Hi, Stephen Veronica Kibler here, and today we're at Five Oaks Farm Kitchen. And it's Christmas Day, and we're going to go in there and have a Christmas meal. So join us.
So Five Oaks Farm Kitchen is one of the very few restaurants that's open in our area during Christmas, and we added our name online, so we only waited like 5 minutes before we were seated. They had both floors open today, and this is the menu. It's a regular menu, so they don't have any type of special Christmas menu, but the items on this menu are pretty good.
Yeah, this was the regular dinner or supper menu. They have a lunch menu and a breakfast menu also.
And I ended up ordering the open face pot roast.
And that looked really yummy. I had the smokehouse sampler, which came with pulled pork, brisket, and ribs.
And they serve pretty quick. They start off with a bowl of vegetable soup, which is very delicious as well.
Yeah, it's a very nice appetizer. You know, you get that little soup to eat, you know, when you go in there and you're hungry already. And, you know, you got to wait for the stuff to come out. So you got a soup there to make you happy.
Yeah, that's a really good tasting soup. It's basically tomato base with spices, I think mainly basil, and then tomato, the flat green beans, potatoes, and peas. And it's a very delicious, refreshing soup. Very, vegetable refreshing soup.
Yeah, I've had that soup before there, and I've enjoyed it every time I get it. It's just something that makes you feel really good.
So we really like this soup. We're going to try and duplicate it at home.
Yeah, we're going to try making it here at the house. So Veronica says, you should make this. And I said, well, I'll give it a try.
But it's a beautiful restaurant, and we like eating here. We have other videos of this restaurant, other items we've had, which are really delicious. And today's meals was just as great as the ones we've had before. So check out our other videos so you can see what other items they have. They make a fantastic chicken pie too. Yeah.
I like everything here at Five Oaks. We've had breakfast here too. It's one of my favorite restaurants in this area.
They were really busy, but I think they prepare because they know that it's one of the very few restaurants that's open at Christmas time. So here is my pot roast, open face pot roast on, I believe that was toasted sourdough and mashed potatoes and gravy. And that was really good. And I also ordered the side that the greens,
the turnip
greens that have a little bit of ham in them. So those are really good.
And again, I had the pulled pork with the brisket, and my sides was the potato salad and the coleslaw. Yes. And there's my ribs there also. Yeah. I apologize for the lighting here. It was really dark where we were sitting at, and I'm trying to squeeze the most light out of it as I can, but it might be a little dark.
You had a lot of things to sample on that platter.
Oh, yeah. It's a lot of food. Definitely took some home.
Oh yes, we definitely brought some home. But here's my pot roast, and I definitely didn't want to fill up just on the main meal because I wanted to order dessert.
Yeah, you wanted to have some yummy dessert on Christmas Day. I love pot roast though.
Yes, I love pot roast too.
There's something about serving pot roast on a slice of bread and mashed potatoes and stuff that just goes over really well.
Very hearty.
This wasn't quite a beef Manhattan, but I love a beef Manhattan sandwich.
Oh no, this was better. Yeah, this was better because it's actual slow cooked pot roast, and the gravy's really flavorful and delicious, and those greens are very refreshing. Oh, so delicious. They had a little bit, just a light taste of vinegar, but they're very fresh. So they're better, like absolutely better than the can. You can tell this is not a can. Green.
And I'm just really happy and impressed with the fact that they serve greens like that. Like a turnip green. A lot of places don't serve, greens like that. And it's good. It's a southern thing.
I'm going in for some more pot roast.
Yeah.
It's really good.
It looked like it was good enough to go in for.
Get those yummy mashed potatoes and gravy.
Well, I'm glad we were able to come out on a Christmas day and have a wonderful meal together.
Yes, there was quite a few people there. I mean, both floors had tables full, and there was people waiting outside.
There was a lot more people there than what I had anticipated.
So this is
the brisket. You know, I've had their brisket there before. This one here, I think the one I had before may have been just cooked a little different than this one. This one was a little on the drier side, but it was still tender. You know, it's not that it wasn't tender, but it looked drier than the ones I had before. And the pulled pork is always excellent. I've had the pulled pork several times there, and it's always good. And I even say that piece of okra that they put on your pulled pork is actually really yummy. It's like a nice little treat you don't expect. And in the rib, these were spare ribs, not baby backs, and they were really good. It came off the bone really well. Had a lot of good flavor. The barbecue sauce they use is it's pretty good. I mean, you know, there's other places that specialize in barbecue that might have a variation of barbecue sauces that could be better or what have you, but this is a good sauce. I like what I got.
I tasted your coleslaw, and I like your coleslaw because it has the celery seeds, which I prefer in a coleslaw. It gives it a lot extra flavor.
I think of all the restaurants we've eaten around here, this is the potato salad here, which was pretty good. You know, Southern style, mustard-based potato salad's pretty good. But the coleslaw here at Five Oaks Farm Kitchen, I'd say, is probably one of the better coleslaws of all the restaurants in this, you know, greater Smoky Mountain area. Just my opinion.
I like their coleslaw. Yeah. It's one of my favorites.
I mean, we both really like coleslaw. We like, you know, cabbage. And it's, you know, pretty healthy for you, the cabbage itself. So, yeah, it's
and it's really fresh. Yeah. They always serve it fresh. I like that too. And then here, coming up, is their dessert menu. And we ordered the windowsill cobbler. I've also had the chocolate cake before. We've had the cinnamon roll. And out of those three, our favorite is the chocolate cake and the windowsill cobbler. And today's fruit was peaches, and it comes with vanilla bean ice cream. And this ice cream is absolutely delicious. It was creamy and silky and rich. And it's one of the best ice creams I've had in years. So I definitely recommend this ice cream that they serve here at Five Oaks. And then the peaches were tangy. Yeah, they had like a delicious citrusy flavor to them, and with the sugar, and then the actual crust. Oh, it was crispy and had like a sweet flavor. It was absolutely delicious. Those edges came out really crispy. So this is fantastic.
I think just going there for this particular dessert on Christmas Day was worth the trip. You know, I'm serious. That dessert was good,
and it's really large, so it's enough for two people.
Definitely enough for two people. Definitely.
And we couldn't finish it. We brought some home. This was really good, but we did eat all the ice cream there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, ice cream doesn't travel as well.
I couldn't stop eating it anyway. So
you had a cup of coffee.
I had a cup of coffee with it, and that ice cream. Oh my gosh, with that coffee was just so good. It reminded me of back in the 80s when ice cream used to, have all the natural fats in it, and it just made it taste so silky and delicious. Creamy and rich and so good.
Now the peaches, for me, they were pretty awesome. The crust and everything. Of course, the ice cream was delicious. Vanilla bean. I really liked it. It was pretty good. But man, the peaches, this dessert really helped. I mean, it was nice.
So if you like the videos that we're bringing you, feel free to subscribe to our channel and click the like button. And we are happy that you are looking at this video, because if you're in this area, feel free to stop in and visit Five Oaks Farm Kitchen restaurant. It's a great place to eat.
I definitely recommend it.
Definitely for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
And it's there next to Skyland Ranch for another vantage point.
So thanks for watching. We hope you have a great rest of your day, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone.